arrived.
A multi-time world champion and a Royal Rumble winner.
To this day, one of the toughest fighters in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior has earned every bit of respect he is given. He's transformed from the chosen one to a real-life fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, the WWE is the Scottish Warrior's battleground, and he will go face to face with absolutely anyone. Here comes the head of the table, the Tribal Chief.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
The Tribal Chief has participated in some of the biggest matches we have ever seen,
Including an absolutely unforgettable SummerSlam main event.
the first last man standing match in SummerSlam history. Just one of countless memorable moments in the incredible career of Roman Reigns. And the scary part is, Saxton, the Tribal Chief is nowhere near finished. By the looks of things, Roman Reigns is ready to continue his unparalleled domination.
Utter contempt here between Roman and McIntyre. Expect a war.
Don't do it!
Somersault plancha to the floor. That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Tossed back into the ring. He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
He avoids the damage. Reversals, and more. The Tribal Chief has it cinched in.
And the Tribal Chief looking to put his opponent to...
He is in serious trouble here and finds his way out.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Oh, clothesline.
Oh, this is not going to be pretty. Oh, no. Boom! Face first, Alabama slam.
McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
Neither Reigns nor McIntyre is going to back down in this fight. With that in mind, Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this one?
He who hits hardest and hits last, Cole. And with these two, you know there's going to be some competition as to...
No way!
Oh, no! Crashing hard onto the floor.
Wildly throwing your body out of the ring like that is more often than not going to provide such a result.
That was an example of boldness backfiring.
The temple's being made a target. Boom! What a forearm.
Up into the fireman's carry.
And bang! That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit.
Count out may be imminent here. Really testing fate right now.
Ooh, stiff punch. action.
Oh, pointed the elbow. Here's the cover for the win.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Sky high. Way up there.
Tagging this outside.
This could be good.
And he sends him into the corner. Wicked clothesline.
Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Right across the throat. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
And McIntyre getting clobbered there.
And the only thing on Roman's mind is to mount more punishment.
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Try and end it.
He kicks out somehow.
Just trademark determination from the Scotsman. Not many men would kick out in that situation.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down.
Insulting. Wow, and now McIntyre is wearing a crimson mask.
Able to sidestep it.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Claymore connects.
May have just vanquished Reigns. Cover.
Oh, kicks out.
Amazing. What resilience being shown from Reigns here tonight.
And you know McIntyre loves a challenge, but he better not let his opponent hang around for too long.
Reigns and McIntyre drop bombs on each other and somehow are both still alive in this one.
Both exhausted, both in pain, but neither one is going to be the one to slow down first.
Ooh. Out of the ring, what's his plan here? And he throws the opposition back into the ring. What a neck breaker.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. It's disrespectful.
Setting up neck breaker position.
Oh, he may get the 3 count right here. This is it. He's on the ropes. The official sees it and waves off the pin.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Ooh, well measured.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Placed into the corner.
Superman punch by Reigns.
And there was some force on that move.
Reigns got all of it.
It's the cover. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory. These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
The head of the table standing tall. McIntyre put up quite the fight, but he should have known better than to step to Roman Reigns.
Drew is not the type to back down, but neither.
From out of the shadows,
Uncle Howdy is here.
A being who seems to dwell in the darkest parts of our minds.
Might be a spirit, maybe an alter ego, perhaps an evil twin.
The truth is, we just don't know.
Looking at the face of Uncle Howdy, it is truly a frightening sight.
Just that creepy mask alone. And I shudder to think of the pure evil lingering under that mask.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Saxton. These are the ultimate mind games being played by Uncle Howdy.
We've seen Uncle Howdy's attacks have devastating consequences, but what happens when he steps inside the ring to actually compete?
Well, Byron, we're about to find out, and I've got an ominous feeling it's going to be horrifying.
Never trust a snake.
And his opponent, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts!
There is nothing but pure evil in the eyes of Jake the Snake Roberts.
A rare superstar who seeks no adoration, only fear. Roberts tonight looking to infect his opponent with a little venom.
You are facing a scary fate when you take on the Snake.
Here we are in astonishment, watching the ghost of the man who sold the world, Uncle Howdy.
Giving me chills to my core, Michael. A lot of mystery is wrapped around Uncle Howdy. Like, what's his story? Why the mask? It's all just so unsettling.
Why Uncle Howdy is here tonight is one question we do know the answer to, and that is to inflict pain.
And we'll see if he's ready for the psychological warfare of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Few superstars are as menacing as Jake Roberts. You always have to be on your toes when he's in the building. Roberts will lay in wait until the perfect time to strike presents itself. Big forearm. Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block. Clothesline. Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Huge toss. Vicious right forearm. Hoisted up. Nice suplex.
And there's the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Went right for the shoulder.
Jake the Snake is quite a technical wrestler, something that is often overshadowed by his personality. What's the strategy to go against someone with Jake's abilities?
Roberts does have a technical side, but sometimes technical wrestlers can falter due to an inability to adapt. Being spontaneous and adapting as the match carries on should pay off in spades against a superstar like the Snake.
Oh, man, look at this. Oh, and a barricade.
taking a moment to simply remind everyone why he's simply the best.
Oh, boom! Shades of the USSR with a hammer and sickle.
He is truly feeling it right now. As well he should.
The sleeper too close to the ropes.
Yep, and the hope is broken. Stomping down.
The snake with the arm wringer. What is going on here? Oh my God.
Arm wrench.
Did Roberts just finish this?
Pin.
And this one is over. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, Jake the Snake Roberts.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Catch me staring at the sun.
The cold and calculating snake.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
A WWE Hall of Famer who has created a legacy of fear.
I'd say I'm feeling that fear right about now.
Byron, you're always scared.
Byron, why don't you go check out that bag? Let us know what's inside.
Absolutely not. Don't let him bring that snake over here.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior outlasted 29 other superstars to win the 2020 Royal Rumble match and then carried that momentum all the way to WrestleMania, where he became WWE Champion.
Drew McIntyre in the ring, and he's looking all business here.
When that bell rings, it's like a switch is flipped inside of McIntyre, Michael. You'd be hard-pressed to find another superstar in WWE's locker room with the heart, resilience, and willingness of Drew McIntyre. Time and time again, we've seen those innate characteristics of Drew change the tide of a match completely.
Yeah, Byron, those attributes have proven almost as important as Drew's physical strength.
And plotting his demise across the ring, Jake the Snake Roberts. There are few superstars who are so quietly intimidating as Jake the Snake.
Yeah, there's no way you can step into the ring against the Snake and not feel the cold finger of fear run down your spine.
Oh, knee lift. Somebody better check his nose.
Up and, oh, what a gut buster.
Knee first.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
Oh, my goodness.
The Snake way up top.
From the top, good Lord. Taking flight. Taken out from high above. You got to be some special kind of crazy to do that.
When you're in the ring with a powerhouse like Drew McIntyre, what's the most important thing to keep in mind?
It's crucial that you show McIntyre no mercy. This is a guy who can take a real beating and keep on swinging. So, hold nothing back. If you give McIntyre even a sliver of an opening, he'll exploit it.
Oh, strong impact. Bad predicament right here. Oh, look at this. Oh, he fights Jake back. Whip back into the ring. He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in. Does he get him here?
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the one count at this point. Up and, oh, what a gut buster.
Knee first.
He's turning the tables.
What's he have here?
Absolutely planet. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
And an inverted atomic drop. Clothesline. He's starting to struggle here.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Dropping the knee for more punishment. Measuring. Oof, face stopped.
Big time atomic drop.
That'll have you walking funny.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
This is what it takes to overcome Drew McIntyre. You can't afford to show him any mercy.
Oh, God. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Side slam. Nice. The referee continues the count, may call it soon. Oh!
Clubbing blow. What's Drew engineering here? Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
He steps foot in the ring again.
The intensity of Drew McIntyre is boiling.
McIntyre with the win.
Oh, he gets what he deserves for all that gloating.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
A count out is always a tough way to lose.
I think the ref's count might have been a bit fast, but hey, it's his decision.
The mysterious Uncle Howdy has arrived.
A frightening vision from the psyche of Bray Wyatt.
There is a true aura of unpredictability surrounding Uncle Howdy.
Sneak attacks, mind games.
And what's even scarier is thus far we don't know what his target is. It seems like Howdy's just out to sow the seeds of chaos.
Cryptic message of rebel in what you are.
Yeah, but Cole, what does that even mean? Is he talking about releasing your inner darkness?
Well, whatever it means, I'm sure it's probably bad.
Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Paul Heyman. The bloodline is here.
Three men who have dominated WWE for over a decade, and the brightest mind in the business by their side.
Yeah, all of these men are at the height of their power.
And they're only growing, Saxton. The bloodline is as deep as it is dangerous.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Anytime the Bloodline makes an entrance in WWE, it's an event.
Because the WWE Universe knows it is seeing a once-in-a-lifetime assortment of talent.
With the titles and the accolades to prove it.
The Usos, the most dominant team of this generation. The Tribal Chief, the most dominant main event competitor in decades. The Bloodline simply cannot be stopped.
It is their table, their company, their industry, and they will not give it up to anyone. And Roman Reigns is really taking things to a new level since he ascended to the mantle of the tribal chief. I believe on a number of occasions he's even said that we work for him.
His name isn't on my check, but I can't deny that Reigns has reached his full potential. He carries himself differently. He competes differently. He's definitely achieved a certain level of greatness.
A very vindicated Reigns looking to be acknowledged here tonight.
But he'll have to cross a pitch-black path to reach Uncle Howdy.
Cross that path if you dare, but no, on the other side, you will be meeting a man who is always in charge of his environment. Where most people run from the darkness, Uncle Howdy embraces it.
Clothesline! He's taking this to the floor now. Oh, a spear! I imagine that when facing off against Roman Reigns, you're perhaps overly aware of the fact that the bloodline is lurking around every corner.
Very true, Cole. Just the threat of the bloodline is enough for Roman to get into the head of his opponents. But you can't take your focus off of Roman. If you worry too much about what the bloodline might do, then the tribal chief already had
From the top! The damage he's taking. He can end it here! He's got him! And referee cuts off the count at 1.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Beautiful suplex.
setting up neck breaker position.
Oh, forearm to the back.
Punch connects. Ooh. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
What a right hand.
Just from a deadlift position. Sit out powerbomb from the big dog.
The big dog's unleashed.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now.
Boom! This one is headed outside, guys.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE universe. This is Roman's universe.
Press and the piston-like right hands.
Oh my goodness.
To strike it at will.
What a punch. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Reigns just sent a... The big dog sitting it up. We're about to see it.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
It's not embarrassing. Oh, he's able to find enough grip to fight out of the hole. Crucial escape here.
Snapmare takeover. Followed by...
Big boot.
Setting up neck breaker position.
Oh, forearm to the back.
Roman Reigns ready to go. Has his man where he wants him.
The head of the table asserting himself.
That's it, and Roman Reigns has done it. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
It's all over and Reigns stands victorious.
He said he would do it.
Get used to seeing it.
The Roman Empire grows as Reigns continues to conquer his opposition. The Scottish Warrior has arrived.
A multi-time world champion and a Royal Rumble winner.
To this day, one of the toughest fighters in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior has earned every bit of respect he is given. He's transformed from the chosen one to a real-life fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah, the WWE is the Scottish Warrior's battleground, and he will go face to face with absolutely anyone.
Uncle Howdy is here.
Bray Wyatt's visions have come to life, and now no one is safe.
We've seen Uncle Howdy many times, but his actions, his motivations are still unknown.
I'm so confused about so much when it comes to Howdy. We've seen him aid Bray Wyatt. Other times he's attacked Bray Wyatt. Heck, is he really even Bray's uncle?
Well, one thing's for sure. Uncle Howdy is a frightening opponent for any competitor.
Guys, can I be honest for a second? I am really scared.
We know.
Aren't you guys?
I'm just sort of darkly curious.
It's impossible to look away because there's no telling what happens next. Hey, Howdy, Byron's been talking about you.
Oh, no, quiet, Michael. Be quiet.
He said your mask is stupid and you don't scare him.
Stop, Corey. You're going to get me hurt.
Byron, get your hand off my leg.
I'm sure plenty of people remember Drew McIntyre's departure from WWE, but his return ended up being the more momentous occasion.
No question there. McIntyre came back more experienced, more dominant, and frankly, bigger than anyone could have ever imagined.
And ever since that return, it seems like Drew has only gotten more impressive inside the ring.
Across a pitch black path to reach Uncle Howdy.
Cross that path if you dare, but know on the other side, you will be meeting a man who is always in charge of his environment. Where most people run from the darkness, Uncle Howdy embraced. Say goodnight.
Sleeper hold locked in. Drew Mac.
He doesn't have long to get out of this sleeper hold, but he's figuring it out.
A club with the right forearm.
Oh, my.
Stiff headbutt. Drew McIntyre is always willing to drag his opponents to hell and back for the victory, no matter who he's facing. That has to be a concern of his opponent here tonight, Corey.
Of course it's going to be.
This could do it! He breaks the ref's count after one.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Ooh, sharp elbow. Drew McIntyre faltering some. Oh, look at this. What a headbutt. Jarring impact.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. That's disrespectful.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Targeting the throat there. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Oh, that's just insulting.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Caught with a neck breaker. He's showing them what superiority really looks like.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
STO! He is just reeling from that offense.
Yeah, McIntyre putting as much power as he can behind his offense.
Oh, a stomp. Specifically targeting the leg. And now he's really falling behind.
Yeah, but he's always one counter away from changing things. He's heading back to the ring.
McIntyre basically telling him that this is what dominance really looks like.
He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match. Could be nap time. I'm not quite sure if this man shouldn't tap out.
Sleeper hold is cinched in. Oh my goodness!
Not for long. McIntyre with a great shot. The close of this match is just ahead.
Yeah, this match has not been kind to him.
Sister Abigail.
McIntyre's in dire straits.
2 count, hangs on by a thread.
I'm stunned, utterly stunned at the guts Drew McIntyre is showing us right now.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Hoisted up.
Ooh, gut first into the knee.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Showing him what a real alpha male looks like.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
And another! And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Good strategy against McIntyre here. Taking the match deep before the Scottish Warrior has a chance to.
Oh, man! Ouch! Uh-oh. Future shot DDT. Is it enough? The cover! Oh, my God!
How does anyone kick out at this point?
To be mindful of the referee's count here.
Oh, what a suplex.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
Neck breaker. And he's already taken more hits up there than he should have to handle.
And returning to the ring. The referee counted, urging them to get in the ring. Taking it outside the ring now.
Uh-oh.
Able to interrupt the attack.
Butterfly DDT. Nicely done.
Delivered into the barricade.
Well-placed knee, and another, and another.
Driven into the barricade.
Just letting his opponent know who the real top guy is.
Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys. Manhandling his opponent. Here's Drew McIntyre.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stomps.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Going up top. From the top.
Wait, darkness has just come over us here.
And a palpable sense of fear has almost instantly... That puts him in total control.
2. He's still in this fight.
McIntyre's been taken to the deep waters, but he's proving to be someone nearly impossible to keep down.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. Ripping at the eyes.
Lead up belly. Vicious.
Well-placed knee, and another, and another. Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
Stiff headbutt. He's going for it all. Diving hammer strike. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this. Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
Here he goes for the win.
Can he close it out?
Forces the shoulder up after 2.
So close. That could have been it.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stops.
Stop after stop.
The countdown is on, gentlemen.
McIntyre, sight set.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Sister Abigail. What an exclamation mark right there.
That's gotta feel good. Sweet, sweet victory. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Uncle Howdy.
What an incredible match.
One we won't soon forget.
Drew McIntyre's probably having 3MB flashbacks after that loss.
The cold and calculating snake.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
The time has arrived to embrace the darkness. A man who sits with the serpents at Lucifer's table.
Stepping up to the tribal chief and the entire bloodline.
I hope this guy brought a lunch because it's going to be a long, long night.
Guess what, folks? It's time to acknowledge the tribal chief.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Here's a man who's held the Universal Championship for over 2 years.
Greatness redefined. That's God mode.
Part of the pantheon of all-time greats in the WWE. You can count on one hand the amount of people who held the championship as long as Roman Reigns.
A decade of dominance, even more powerful than ever.
No doubt about it, Roman Reigns has firmly solidified his legacy here in WWE.
One of the most dominant superstars we've ever seen, and he's planning on reminding everyone of that fact here tonight.
There's no doubt that he's going to try and prove that in this one. The constant question still lingers. How long can Reigns remain at the head of the table?
Then you have a man like Jake the Snake Roberts. Absolutely brutal and menacing, while also being captivating and enthralling.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's simply hard to look away when Jake is inflicting pain on his opponents. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
Oh, right in there.
He must have had that scouted. Oh, this is it.
Almost ended it there.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Schoolboy pinning combination. Oh, maybe not. Sit-out powerbomb. Cover.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Ooh, bang! The big dog is unleashed.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and in this business, there's no more desperate a time than when you have to face off against Roman Reigns.
Absolutely, Cole. It's a dangerous strategy, but I think you have to take the risk of goading and taunting Roman Reigns. You have to outsmart him and bait him into failure. Again, a dangerous strategy.
He'll head to the ring.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
Powerbomb. Looking for the victory. 2. Kicks out. He still has life.
What a match. Oh, watch this display of power. Oh, no. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Once again solidifying his legacy through his actions.
Are you kidding me?
Shoulders right into the corner.
Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not dead. Is there any life left in Roberts?
Makes the cover.
And that'll about do it, folks. These gentlemen got after it. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Never trust a snake.
The following contest is a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
The time has arrived to embrace the darkness. A man who sits with the serpents at Lucifer's table.
You know, Jake the Snake Roberts, creator of one of the most devastating moves, the DDT.
So sudden, so powerful, that maneuver has brought the Snake much success.
Uncle Howdy is here.
Bray Wyatt's visions have come to life. And now, no one is safe.
We've seen Uncle Howdy many times, but his actions, his motivations are still unknown.
I'm so confused about so much when it comes to Howdy. We've seen him aid Bray Wyatt. Other times he's attacked Bray Wyatt. Heck, is he really even Bray's uncle?
Well, one thing's for sure. Uncle Howdy is a frightening opponent for any competitor.
Guys, can I be honest for a second? I am really scared.
We know.
Aren't you guys?
I'm just sort of darkly curious.
It's impossible to look away because there's no telling what happens next. Hey, Howdy, Byron's been talking about you.
No, quiet, Michael. Be quiet.
He said your mask is stupid and you don't scare him.
Stop, Corey. You're going to get me hurt.
Byron, get your hand off my leg.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's has been a journey of redemption, of making up for lost time. Drew has taken titles and main events by force.
Listen, he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania to win the WWE Championship. He's had epic clashes with Roman Reigns, and he's stronger than ever. I know the WWE Universe eats up these Hell in a Cell matches, but I wonder if they know just how dangerous it is to these superstars' lives and livelihood.
Oh, no question, Michael. I hope the EMTs are standing by and ready, because if history is any guide, we're going to need them.
5 tons of steel versus human flesh and bone?
What could possibly go wrong, guys?
An awful lot.
And these superstars know it, Michael. The stakes don't... The sleeper is sick. He breaks the hold.
What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice.
Big time Falcon Arrow.
Setting up.
Suplex. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
This crowd is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
Back suplex.
Big forearm.
He gets back into the ring.
He's able to fend off the attack.
Finds the room to land a back elbow. So much of Hell in a Cell comes down to mental toughness, but what about an actual game plan? Corey, what's the best way to make it out of here with the win?
Accept the reality of your surroundings. When that door closes, you leave the human part of yourself behind and give in to your worst impulses. So do what you have to win and save the guilt for your therapist.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Dropped right on their face.
He's been placed in the corner now. He takes control.
The sleeper is...
And he breaks the hold.
A helpless Drew here. Oh, man.
He gets sent down to the floor.
Strong forearm.
Now he's been put on the defensive. Setting foot in the ring now.
And right between the shoulder blades.
Shades of the USSR with a hammer and sickle.
Russian leg sweep.
Setting up for something here.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Belly to belly. Here he goes for the win. And the count stopped short of 2.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Out of the ring and even closer to the chain link enclosure. And he's taking this to the outside now.
Uppercut connects.
Moves outside. What's the plan here?
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover. Oh, that can rock you.
Battling at ringside can be very unforgiving. You have to be careful out there.
No protection out here. No safe confines to speak of.
Oh, saw it coming.
Ooh. Unloaded with an uppercut.
Oh, he fights Jake back.
Ooh.
Solid punch.
Catches a punch. Ooh.
but don't do this.
Belly suplex
For the victory here. A defiant kick out after one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Good night.
Is there any life left in Roberts?
Out of the ring and into hell itself.
By Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre might have him.
And he stops the count. He's on his heels a bit now.
And this is where Hell in a Cell earns its name, people. The damage.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Arm wrench.
Jake may have put the exclamation on this one.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
This could do it.
He got it. A career-changing win inside Hell in a Cell.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Quite the impressive victory, coming out on top against two very capable, very prepared competitors.
To win a triple threat match, you need incredible skill,